What's up guys, I'm back like I never left. In this video we're going to be looking at the top 3 stocks in Ark ETFs. We're going to be looking at exactly why Ark Invest decided to invest in these companies, what are the technologies that are disruptive that these companies are working on right now. We're also going to go over exactly what is the ideal price points to get involved in these companies if you're interested in buying and holding and investing in these companies, guys. So we're going to go over all this important information coming up. Alright guys, so before we get into the video, make sure you smash the like button if you're new to the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you have any questions, any comments. Make sure you drop in the comment section below, guys. So the first stock we're going to be looking at is going to be ticker symbol CRSP. As you can see over here, the stock has been in a massive run for this year. It's already currently up approximately around 166%. So we're going to look in detail about like what this company is all about. So this company, the disruptive technology that this company works on is on genetic editing. The founder of this company co-founded and invented a gene editing technology, which is so fascinating. So we're going to go ahead and look at exactly what this technology is all about and how this specific technology performs gene editing. Let's check out the video.
Today, most medical therapies aim to treat diseases by targeting abnormal proteins associated with a disease. Usually, these abnormal proteins exist because of mutations in specific genes in a patient's DNA. In the past, we have not been able to alter these genes directly to address the root cause of a disease. However, a novel gene editing system known as CRISPR-Cas9 may allow us to modify, delete, or correct specific areas of our DNA in order to treat these diseases. The system is comprised of two parts: Cas9, an enzyme that cuts DNA, and a guide RNA whose sequence directs Cas9 to a specific location in the DNA where the edit should be made. Cas9 associates with the guide RNA to form a complex that can be easily and precisely targeted to a desired site in the DNA. The CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing process begins when the complex recognizes and binds to a short segment of DNA adjacent to the target site. This initiates unwinding of the DNA helix, which allows the guide RNA to pair with a specific target sequence in the DNA. If the sequences pair precisely, Cas9 cuts the DNA, forming a double-strand break. Our cells respond to such breaks by activating natural DNA repair pathways. In some cases, a process called non-homologous end joining results in the additional deletion of a few base pairs, which disrupts the original DNA sequence and can cause gene inactivation. A larger fragment of DNA can also be removed by using two different guide RNAs to target separate sites on either side of the desired deletion. Cleavage occurs at each site, and the repair process joins the separate ends, thereby deleting the intervening sequence. Corrections to DNA can also be made by adding a DNA template along with a Cas9 guide RNA complex. The template is designed with sequences that exactly match the DNA adjacent to the target cut site. Through a process called homology-directed repair, the cell uses the template to repair the break, thereby replacing the faulty DNA sequence or even inserting a new gene.
Alright guys, so now let's look into detail about this specific company. The technology is really disruptive and really fascinating. It helps patients that have issues with their genetics. As you can see over here, the share outstanding for this company is only 61.42 million and the share of the float is 60 million, and institutions own 53.2% of those shares. So there's not a lot of shares available. So when this company decides to spike up with good news, it can definitely have big ranges. So that is really important to see. And also, as you can see, the insider transaction also went down 30% and insider ownership is 1.3%. So let's look at exactly how many shares and which of these ETFs own this specific stock. So the ETF that owns this specific company, it's ticker symbol arkg, and Ark Invest owns 1.9 million shares with a market value of approximately $176 million, and the overall weight is 9.87 in that ETF. So that is really fascinating. So Ark Invest owns 1.9 million share of the share outstanding over here, and of course a lot of institutions own this company, one of them being Ark Invest. So if you see there's potential in this company, what is the ideal price point to get involved in it? So as you can see, the company has been in a very good uptrend. Overall market was pulling down to the downside, mainly due to, of course, the pandemic. But after that, everything starts to move to the upside. The overall stock market starts to trend to the upside. We got a lot of things, stimulus packages to help the stock market recover. Now we're edging closer to all-time highs, so the stock also trended to the upside. So ideally, the price point we can look at to get involved in this company is if it pulls back all the way to $70 over here. That'd be ideal. But however, the other second spot that we can get involved in, if it pulls back to $85, that's also an awesome price point. And as you can see over here, it looks like the company hit a triple top over here. So if it can break out, we can use this area as a support to get involved in this company. So check out this specific price points. In the future, set an alert on your phone if the stock drops to $70 or $85. As you just saw, the overall trend of this company is to the upside. Now let's move on to the second stock, guys. Before we go into the second stock, make sure you smash the like button. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. If you have any comments, any questions, make sure you drop it in the comment section below, guys. So the second stock that we're going to be looking at is going to be ticker symbol SQ. As you can see over here, the company is currently at $141.96, and from the March lows, it's up 257%. So that is really fantastic. So let's look at exactly what this company is all about. They recently expanded and they added different things to this company. Let's look at this quick video about this company.
Square has helped millions sell in store and in person for pretty much everyone and anyone. Now it's time to grow your business online and share it with the world. With Square, pick your domain. That's nice. And don't waste time with all that code. Instead, design a beautiful online store fast. Brand it. Tweak it. So every image, every layout, every pixel is just how you want it to give your customers an experience they'll want to come back to and do business with. Orders, items, and inventory are all synced right from your first sale. With Square Online, you can make sure it's packed and shipped. Customers can even order online and pick up in store. And as your business grows and your followers become customers, your site stays consistent, making your customers happy and you very happy. Sell more coffee, more clothes, more cuts, more flowers, more masterpieces, more everything. Sell how you want to with Square. Start selling today with a free online store.
As you guys saw in the video, Square is involved in helping businesses with transactions, with money, and expanding. They recently also expanded, like you saw in the video, online, and they're going to help business owners. The ETF that holds this specific company is called arkf. That was their #1 position, and they're currently holding 337,000 shares, and the market value of that specific position is more than $54 million, and the overall weight in that ETF is 12.6%. So they definitely see huge potential for Square stock, and I do not blame them because this is a great company. As you can see, have been trending to the upside significantly. And when you also look at the share outstanding of this company, currently it has 440 million shares, and the share of the float is 352.17 million, and institutional ownership is super high. As you can see over here, we got 78.4% of the shares over here are held by institutions, of course one of them being Ark Invest. So not only are they holding in this specific ETF of arkf, they also have position on arkw. That is their second position in that ETF, and they own more than 1 million shares with a market value of more than 145 million shares. Overall weight is 7.38%. So that is really fantastic. They have a really high faith in this company, and it's really great company. So what is the ideal price point if you are interested in getting involved in Square companies? So as you can see over here, the best price to get involved in, if the price sells down to $120, that will be fantastic because there's clear support over here. But however, the second best price is right around $140. If it pulls back and holds this area, that is also the second price point to get involved in it. If you don't want to wait till price pulls back to $120. So definitely keep an eye on this stock. Alright guys, so now let's move on to the third company. Before we move on to the third company, guys, make sure you smash the like button. Of course, this is everybody's favorite company, Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. They recently came out and they announced a 5-to-1 split. So that is really fantastic. And you know that it's everyone's favorite stock because this company is involved in more than 4 of the ETFs. Tesla is their number 1 position in arkw, also number 1 position in arkk, also number 1 position in arkq. So they have Tesla in all of those ETFs. So that is really fantastic, and they really are bullish on this company significantly, as you can see for this year. Even after they announced the stock, but the stock is up significantly from the March lows from the pandemic. The stock is up more than 356%. So that is really fantastic. So why is Ark Invest involved in this company? Because Tesla is the pioneer of electric vehicles. They have fantastic data to back up what they're trying to accomplish in the future, because they're the first company that will actively have cars that are electric. So they have a lot of experience when it comes to electric vehicles, and they're currently expanding across the states. They're going to have a factory built for the Cybertruck in Austin, and they also have factories in Germany and China too. So that is really great. So what is the ideal price point to get involved in it? So the ideal price point is, of course, once they've done the split, that will be the price is going to be lower, and then you'll be able to afford it too if you cannot afford it right now. And also there's going to be a lot of retail investors that are going to be piling in to buy it. So before the first time when the split happens, that's going to be the time to get involved in this company. And if you want to, if you have fractional shares available too, you can buy it at this price point too. But definitely this company has great potential for the future, guys. So that's going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop in the comment section below. There's going to be a link in the description box for the Discord. If you want to support the channel on Patreon too, there's going to be a link over there. But I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's video. Have a wonderful day.